Okay, we have to do this recording, but we make a simple declaration that myself and Mr. Lim, we don't share the same political position. There are some, not all the things we agree. All right, and this is noted. Let me state what I have to carry out in this message first. What I observed is that in this campaign, Tan Jee Say becomes the person leading in support ahead of Tan Cheng Bock and Tan King Lian. So I urge the voters to cast a vote for him. The reason is arithmetic. That's my perspective. Arithmetic, that he had the best chance to bring Tony Tan down, and that would be a landmark in our history. I do not personally endorse Tan Jee Say's value, nor any of Tan Cheng Bock, Tan King Lian, anybody. So I go according to only arithmetic. That is what I mentioned in my previous video. A ballot target, 票靶子. So I pass this to Mr. Lim.
Uncle, your points are noted here. But I think, to be fair, I think because the electorate this time round would have to make a vote, cast a vote. Whoever or whom they think would best serve their interests or their grievances, to understand their grievances. So I think it's only fair that they have the rights, their own rights to pick and choose. Now, given the conditions, the backgrounds of the four respective candidates, presidential candidates, I personally would also, like you, I would think I would give Tan Jee Say my support, endorse him fully. It's because I think from the last few days of the campaigning, I don't know any of them actually, but I think I have come to a conclusion that Tan Jee Say has been indicating his desire to make positive changes that will be beneficial to the people. That means he's showing concern and to address the issues of the day, and national policy, and how he can bring to remedy the situation that may not be good
I know
for Singaporeans. So I think in that aspect, I think he deserves our vote. But again, I understand that you think that because the elected president would not be effective.
In no position to do any changes.
I understand that, yeah. That's why in our first episode,
under this constitution and under this law,
you realize that I was making analogy that I liken the elected president to be a scarecrow even, right? So
then don't give the voter this logic to consider.
No.
Consider it may be
but I think
misleading.
voters, you see, they have to make a vote no matter what, a choice.
Of course. Then my suggestion is to go by arithmetic.
Okay, I agree that given that Tony Tan is from the establishment for decades, so he is very much 100% a PAP.
I give you a little bit of logic here against Tony Tan, that he is responsible for the unreasonable and bad elected president system. He was the part of the cabinet that designed and in fact
implementing this.
Yes. The Tony Tan had two phases of presence in the PAP cabinet. In the first phase, there were no elected president. There were just nominated president like Benjamin Shears, that like Yusof Ishak, like Wee Kim Wee. Okay, these are absolute puppet, and don't forget also include Devan Nair.
I think I agree to.
And after the elected president system has changed, Ong Teng Cheong came in, and then Tony Tan wasn't in the cabinet, but he came back after Ong Teng Cheong and Lee Hsien Loong were found with cancer. Then they bring Tony Tan out back from OCBC. He's the only person in PAP's cabinet that go to private sector and came back. Then he made the elected president, they changed from Ong Teng Cheong to Nathan. That's nothing. Ong Teng Cheong at least have asked one useful question. So why is our president system so useless. Tony Tan is part of it, responsible for creating a useless presidential system.
So yeah, so in other words, you say Tony Tan had endorsed and
correct. He's the only one that endorsed this system out of the whole.
Now again, the PAP is not a one-man show. It's not Tony Tan. So maybe Tony Tan should.
But he's quite high up. He's a deputy prime minister, just below Lee Hsien Loong.
Yeah. Okay. So I think in time to come, the electorate would hope that this is a turnaround. Now, Tan Jee Say coming into the elections, and if he were to be elected, the electorate is looking forward to changes. Now, you say that the powers are limited.
Yeah, the role of president does not execute
now,
any
whatever
change.
comes under the purview of the
Only
president.
an attitude change, maybe, but
yeah, but never mind.
the
I
role
think
defined by law.
In Singapore, we are very desperate. Frankly, I'm in the opposition. We are so desperate for the little change to effect even a slight change, because it's so hard.
I disagree with that point too.
You look at every election. I
feel very comfortable with the opposition here.
No, it's not a proportional representation. Now, even if you lose by 200 votes, you're out. Winner take all. You know
that should be the way.
Yeah, but then you look at the system that it's not a fair system. You get the media on one hand, or even now you look at this current situation. Okay, I want to talk about the media. I want to talk about because
I don't think.
No, I think because unfair game is seen throughout, like this time.
Yeah, but I don't think the media in Singapore is in control. The internet is in better control.
Yeah, that's your viewpoint. Now I'm saying that even the mainstream media, they play up. Okay, all the unions endorsing Tony Tan.
It doesn't matter.
Now look at what unions. How can the union chief come forward and say my union, all the members going to endorse?
I believe that only provokes people to get more angry.
Yeah, but it's
just like the 7-month thing with Workers' Party's Chen Shomao. It just triggers more anger. They do this kind of stupid thing.
Yeah.
I think
it's very silly. Yeah, it's very silly.
I welcome them to do it because they're going to get their own ass kicked. So why don't?
No. But we want to discuss it in the okay. Now, what right have a union leader got to do? This is not for the interest. Now, you cannot represent the whole union membership and say, hey, all my 5,000, my 20,000 members endorse. What rights have you got? They are not endowed on you. They have not entrusted their votes and say, hey, Mr. Leader, please vote on our behalf. Tell us who to vote.
In some politics, in some country of revolution, unions leaders make the difference. I think
because they fight their way.
Yes,
they fight on their own.
The Polish union toppled the communist government.
I think in Brazil also the labor union
became the new president. Yeah. But no, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay. So back to where we are now. This time around, now we tomorrow will be the final day, and then the cooling off day.
I don't cool off.
You don't cool off.
Yes,
but you be careful because if you get heated.
See who is more able to take the heat. I have the confidence. I'm willing to pay the price.
You better take a holiday, take a break, because is there any breach of the election rules, and you'll be in trouble. Now I'm saying
I look for trouble. I look forward to it. I need it, and I can afford it, but the Lee Kuan Yew regime cannot, and I want to take it to the maximum.
But I think the 4 candidates would abide. Adhere to
I
the
don't
rules
care about
and everything. Okay, let's be fair. If you set the rules, okay, we want to play by these rules. Okay, we adhere to it, the rules. Okay, abide by the rules. Now, what is important?
I don't, because I'm not president, not a presidential candidate. I don't want to take any official position because I need the freedom.
Yeah, but you as a voter, Uncle Yap, you must represent yourself as a voter.
I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can do anything I want.
But
I don't want to carry the burden of all that.
But we hope our officiality would come to the point, the discussion, our disagreement will reflect some of the voters' interests.
You see,
they will some will see my way, some will see your way.
Yes, I say it in advance because a lot of people think very highly of opposition figures, revolutionary figures, people who dare to dream and say a lot of things. One example like such is President Obama. I did not support his campaign when a lot of reformists were so motivated and optimistic about him. The day he took office, I started to put him down, I attack him until today, and it's proven that I'm right. He's going to be just nothing
No, but
a disappointment.
Given that's it, assuming that Obama didn't make it, who in his position would effect great changes that would be beneficial?
That's the situation in
nobody knows.
United States.
Yeah, nobody knows.
If you let John McCain win, it's also going to go down.
So are you then saying everything is negative?
Obama sells false hope, and the people were misled by him very seriously, and they never take any realistic.
No, I think maybe Obama cannot take the whole blame because
I blame
the economy
him
is not.
If he was honest, that he told people that the US is going downhill the next 15 years, 25 years, and he's going to gradually bring it down stable without up and down. Well, there are things that we disagree. He have a lot of high hope, and he bring people to believe in a lot of false perception, and it never materialized.
Let's be fair to him.
He had to be attacked.
Let's be fair to politicians. No politician in his right mind in any country would want to think very negatively about his
I think when your country
policies.
is about to come down, fall apart, accept the truth, you can't escape. You don't need to. If you didn't pay the right price, US will not come back.
Now, you talk about Singapore.
It's naive to be. It's childish, naive, unrealistic, dishonest, and unrespectable. In fact, despicable to be to talk a lot of false hope. You can't materialize. It's something like PAP.
Yeah. So PAP we have been
correct.
Been fed all the.
If I attack PAP and Lee Kuan Yew regime, then I have to attack Obama. You mark my word first. If Tan Jee Say get elected and he don't deliver his words, I will attack.
No, wait.
No way.
No,
you can't change my mind.
You're contradicting yourself. You say Tan Jee Say has no powers in promising.
But he promised a lot. He brought voters with a lot of hope, but he can't materialize.
No, come on.
I will be here.
Now,
to check.
if you are on the campaign,
if I check Lee Kuan Yew, I will check any politician in the high office. To be fair.
No,
I will be the one checking against, and I will not blindly
whatever
support.
they say are things that they hope to achieve. It doesn't mean if given the chance,
then
they
you
will
must
try to
have the sight
to
give a realistic hope.
And
then I can say I will make every one of you a millionaire. That is my hope, my sincere hope. I get elected, then you're all bankrupt. You don't have your next meal. Are you going to accept that? Is that acceptable?
No, look at PAP promising jobs for everybody, Singaporeans first.
That's why I cook PAP. That's why I fry PAP now. That's why I make them pay. And if any other party, I don't care whether it's from SDP, Workers' Party, NSP, anybody, even you, if you get into power, you do this, I'm going to fry you. I don't care. Okay? Let me be very frank. That is me. That's Uncle Yap. I will not agree any bullshit like this.
In a real democracy, in a real meritocracy, no one man can do everything and shake the whole nation.
Don't promise something that you can't.
It's a collective
if you do that,
teamwork.
I will shoot you. You know,
it's a collective kind of teamwork. Now you only try to say, I want to do this.
Yes, but don't
sometimes
paint a rosy picture that's too far from reality.
The picture must be there. It's like the pastor said, I can heal and pray.
I disagree.
Everybody promises, the best. You cannot paint a very negative picture. Say that
it's not like buying Toto.
You cannot say very depressing things because
you have to be a calculated and realistic. You have to be a learned, informed political leadership. Why do you have a vision? Leadership.
Yeah, vision can sometimes go wrong. Vision can sometimes
but it's too drastic. It's unacceptable.
Maybe you are expecting too much. Say the person.
No, I'm not expecting too much. If it's going to be down, you can see that it's down. You tell people it's going to go down. You have to try to have a softer landing. That's all.
The people who are
you can't bring it up. You can't say I want a strike total.
I tell you. You don't know about economy. Don't
give me your economic theory.
An economy cannot improve if the government of the day and keep painting a negative picture, pessimistic scenario, say, the economy will be bad, and everybody will not spend. And then
you're endorsing what PAP's bullshit are all correct.
No,
I disagree.
Economic activities must take place. If everybody starts saving and not going to spend, the whole thing, hawker centers will not work. people will not start to do business.
Okay, now skip that all. That's not my position.
Okay, you keep to whatever you believe, but I think in general we must accept the fact that politicians or would-be politicians, they always, or even people who are in the media, they want to paint an upbeat thing because it helps.
That will not be me.
It's not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. It doesn't concern the subject. Now we don't get drifting out.
So let's not blame that the 4 candidates are making empty promises because they are trying their best to say, okay, we will look into this, we'll look into that.
I will be very fair. Now, if I said I attack PAP for the same reason, I will do that to anyone else.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay, maybe we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay.
So let's go to the same thing in Chinese.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's